people by causing the killing of millions of Jews and placing millions of Jews under dangerous conditions. Crimes against humanity. By persecuting Jews on racial, religious, and political grounds, crimes being a member of criminal organizations, as a security service and secret state police, and many more. Open statements.
Eichmann is guilty of the charges against him. Even if he didn't directly kill anybody, he was taking them to their deaths and is responsible for the millions of deaths.
Eichmann pleads not guilty, Your Honor. Eichmann was working under Nazi German laws. Under these laws, he did not commit any crimes. He simply obeyed orders. He did not kill anyone directly and had nothing against Jews. He was simply doing his job.
The prosecutor will now present the evidence.
The prosecutor has the following evidence: two documents in which there are statements set by Eichmann which prove their knowledge and intention to kill Jew people. One of them is a letter which contains mentions of a final aim, which refers to the final solution of killing all Jews.
Is this all the evidence we got?
There is also a witness I request passes ahead to testify.
I approve the request. Please pass to the stand.
I was one of the people who were taken to the concentration camps. During my time there, I saw Eichmann went there. I guess to meetings, but he used to visit a lot. I managed to escape, but it was really hard. I escaped in one of the cars in which they used to transport Jews, which were organized by Eichmann. One time, I saw Eichmann beating a Jewish boy with a stick.
Your Honor, permission to question the eyewitness.
Permission granted.
How are you sure it was Eichmann, if we all know he never had anything against Jews?
I saw his face clearly and I heard his voice loud and clear. He was yelling out. His voice is unmistakable.
If this is all, the eyewitness is dismissed and the prosecutor can question the defendant.
We have no questions, Your Honor. The prosecutor rests the case.
Alright then, the defense can present the evidence of the case.
I do want to say something, Your Honor, if I'm allowed.
You can speak aloud, Eichmann.
I may have transported some Jews, but the German law established by the Third Reich confirmed that what I was doing was legal. I did not break any law.
Objection, Your Honor. It is true that Eichmann could have acted under German laws, more specifically speaking, Nazi German laws, but Jews think that law and somehow morality could be relative. Perhaps under German law, Eichmann was not doing anything wrong, but these laws were established in a period where the crimes were executed. Taking into account these laws were established with his ideological thinking. But if we put this situation in this context when German laws are not applicable, this would constitute a severe violation of my client's civil rights. Objection, Your Honor, even if non-German laws made this a violation of human rights, my client had no way to stop this anymore. He had no way to back out from the job. He was bound to finish the duty. Yet he accepted the job in the first place, knowing that it would involve Jews and how the government stands towards them. It was clear what their intentions were, and he accepted, knowing what it could involve.
What makes you think I really wanted to do that? I accepted the job, but I never thought it would get this far. I never believed it would get this bad. I never accepted wanting to kill 6 million people.
Oh, but you still knew what their fate would be. You knew where you're taking them and what was going to happen to them. You still agreed to do that. No remorse or regrets. Order!
Eichmann, you may speak.
Thank you, Your Honor. My actions, what I did, are completely justified by my country and its laws. My attorney can explain for me.
According to the law established by the Third Reich, anyone who was against the concentration camps and other orders towards the final solution will be arrested immediately. My client's actions were not only legal, but mandatory.
Attorney Camila, you may speak.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a point. Nobody would want to spend their life in jail. However, that you're living under a certain demand doesn't mean that your comfort is more important than others.
Even if I had let myself be arrested or killed, it wouldn't have made a difference. I was insignificant, and the killing would have just continued. So I preferred to continue a life I was satisfied with instead of just dying in vain.
But now, being so devoted to the law, you forget that it's actually important. You're fully conscious about the damage you're doing. Despite it, you don't care about what you have done, because the law has convinced you that this is right. The law has blinded you of the consequences. It has convinced you you're doing the right thing, and no consequences await you.
You know what? I will tell you something. Something that I told my men in the last days of war. I will jump into my grave laughing because the fact that I have the death of 5 million Jews on my conscience just makes me extraordinary satisfaction.
Based on the information given and analyzing the additional testimony given by the prosecutor and eyewitness, I declare Otto Adolf Eichmann on police state charges will be sentenced to death.